and must return for trial, raising ongoing questions about the limits of protest rights in Nigeria. Well, meanwhile, the leader of the indigenous peoples of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, on Monday refused to open his defense in the terrorism case filed against him by the federal government. While during the court proceedings, Kanu, who dismissed his legal team and chose to represent himself, told the court he found no legal basis for the charges after reviewing his case file. Well, Kanu argued that he should not be required to enter any defense for charges and urged the court to release him or grant him bail. Well, here's a video moment of the IPOB leader in court.
Okay, where's the lying news agency of Nigeria? Are they here? Those liars and deceivers, are they here? That distort the news. You don't know what law is. You don't know what justice is. Where's the news agency of Nigeria? What are they? You don't know that God is a God of justice? You don't know that? That God in heaven is a God of justice? You don't know that?
All right, Dr. Bati, I mean, talking about this whole court process, this dramatic shift in strategy from listing 23 high-profile witnesses to refusing to mount any defense at all, legal experts argue that it represents a high-risk legal gamble by challenging the very legal foundation of the charges rather than contesting the facts. Well, Kanu essentially asked the court to dismiss the case entirely. Dr. Bati, your thoughts on both stories?
First, let's look at some of the details. Before now, Nnamdi Kanu and his counsel.
You see, Nnamdi Kanu has once again put the Nigerian people into confusion. Oh yes, including Nigerian lawyers. Most of them now are confused about the next move that this man will make. Who knows? Is he going to go left? Is he going to go right? Nobody knows. And believe me, that is one of the best ways to confuse your enemies. When your enemies don't know if you will go right or if you will go left, they don't even know. What they know is that you are moving, but where you will go, they don't know. Now, let me give us a tip of what has happened. Remember, after the Nigerian government came with their witnesses, that Nnamdi Kanu did social thing, that he did social thing, and at the end of the day, the Chief Justice asked Nnamdi Kanu to open a defense to counter what the Nigerian government has said. Now, Nnamdi Kanu came out and said that, first of all, the first thing he did was he sacked his lawyers. He sacked them. And when he appeared in court, he told the Chief Justice that the lawyers he sacked seized his file case, and so he has not gone through his case to see or to, once again, see what the Nigerian people has labeled against him. The Nigerian government, I mean. And the Chief Justice gave him leave, say, okay, I give you permission, go and collect your files and go through it and come back with a defense. Nnamdi Kanu came back and told the Chief Justice that, my lord, I have gone through my file case and honestly, I don't see any charge against me. All the charges they labeled against me, none is against Nigerian Constitution. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? To the extent that the Chief Justice asked him, Oga, do you know what you are doing at all? He said, my lord, if there's any offense from all they have said according to Nigerian Constitution, please read it out for me. And the Chief Judge asked him to go and put everything he has said into writing. But then, before the court dismissed that day, the Chief Justice asked him or advised him to go and find a lawyer. Now, ask yourself, I was thinking about this. Why was the Chief Judge advising him to go and find a lawyer? Is it that the first one that he has represented himself, he didn't do well? Is it so? I don't think so, because, of course, even the evidences they leveled against him is not really a case against him. Now, the second one is this. Some Nigerian lawyers are now beginning to say, it's good that he gets a lawyer. It's good that he gets a lawyer. But you know what? We wait for what will happen on the 4th of November. But then, according to Nigerian Constitution, You have the right to defend yourself if you don't want any lawyer to defend you. Oh yes. Well, let me allow you now to listen to my brother, the analysis he gave about this, because I tell you that so many people are into confusion about the next move that this man will make. Of course, I'll be here live and direct on the 4th of November to tell us everything that is going to happen, because that day is going to be hot, hot, hot. Oh yes, it's going to be hot. So let me allow you now to listen to my brother. Then you do well to drop your comment in the comment section what to think. Don't forget, if this is your first time coming across my video, do well to subscribe, because I get you informations of everything that is happening in Biafra land and in the case of Nnamdi Kanu. All right, so please do well to subscribe. But for now, listen to him, then you drop your comment in the comment section.
It is on record that Nnamdi Kanu has technically defeated the enemy. He has caused a major storm with his yesterday's court decision. Yes, of course, he decided not to defend himself. A singular act that has dropped a nuclear bomb in the camp of the enemy. Would you believe that that singular act alone has snatched any semblance of victory from them and handed it over to Nnamdi Kanu? With that decision alone, these people have gone into retreats. They are no longer in attack. With that decision alone, these people have gathered midnight meeting to discuss the legal implications for them, because they thought that Nnamdi Kanu was falling into their trap, not knowing that Ohamadike Onyendo himself is always, as a prophet, 10 years ahead of them. Nnamdi Kanu outsmarted them, outsmarted the smartest person in their camp. And now they are all on social media and they are weeping and they are crying. Now they are saying, I saw many of their comments on social media, many of the enemies, they were saying, you people should go and tell Nnamdi Kanu to defend himself. Some of them were saying, you people should go and tell Nnamdi Kanu to go and get lawyers if you know what's good for you. Why would he not defend himself? Why would he not defend himself? You will never see any pro-Biafra person or an Igbo person typing this. It's always the government-enabled people, propaganda people who are saying this. Now I ask myself, why would a government person be bothered about Nnamdi Kanu defending himself or going to beg lawyers to come and help him defend himself? Why would they be doing that? Why are they concerned? Why are they concerned now? Whenever your enemy is concerned about your well-being, check them very well. You don't hold on for neck. Whenever your enemy is now advising you, my dear, run, run. Something you are doing right. There is something you are doing right. Yes, I tell you, go and mark it down. Your enemy always seek your downfall. This is a clear, simple case. Nnamdi Kanu say, I no longer defend myself. Go ahead. Why can't they go ahead? What do they want to achieve? Let me tell you what they want to achieve. Because you see, in this case, there are a lot of implications. They wanted a victory that they can enjoy. The one day we say, Nnamdi Kanu came to court and we defended him in court. So you know that Nnamdi Kanu defending himself in court will give you that semblance of victory. Nnamdi Kanu has snatched it away from you. Go ahead and judge the case. Go ahead and judge the case. The man has no lawyer. The man has no defense. Judge the case. You can't. You want his defense. What are you using Nnamdi Kanu's defense for? Type it in the comment section. What are you people using Nnamdi Kanu's defense for? Are you using it for Gari? Is it for Gari? Is it for Eba? Is it for bread and dodo? Is it for bread and dodo? Is it agbado? Is his defense going to feed you in your stomach? Is his defense for being sangari? Type it there. You are begging him for defense. Good man. Good people. Well done. You care so much. You care about him. Go ahead and judge. Go and tell Omotosho to judge the matter. Why are you going to tell Nnamdi Kanu to defend himself? He said he's not defending himself. Now you're begging him to go and find lawyers. It is his fundamental human right not to defend himself. It is in the constitution that a defendant can decide not to defend himself when called upon, believing that the evidence alone that the prosecution brought is not sufficient to convince him. It is in the constitution. It is now left for the judge. It is now left for the judge to check if the prosecution's accusations is sufficient enough for prosecution. Simple. Simple. Everything has been aligned in the Constitution. You don't need to start crying on social media. Don't need to do it. Simple. Nnamdi Kanu has done the main thing. He has pleaded not guilty. He has pleaded not guilty. And he has come to court several times. And he has cried foul. And he has filed a no case submission, sending message to you that he doesn't have a case to answer. You say no. He has case to answer. He filed second one. I don't have case to answer. You say no. He has case to answer. Oga, or you answer the case yourself. He said, okay, I don't want to defend the case. I don't want to answer. I don't want to answer the case. Since I've been telling you, then you not start begging him on social media. Even us, his people, never told him to go and defend himself. We never told him, Oga, sir, please defend yourself. You people are the one now telling him, go and find a lawyer. Go. If you know Kanu very well, go and tell him stop beating his chest. You stop beating. Are you okay? Do you know who Kanu is? They're telling him stop beating his chest. As who? Do you know who is? There is nobody in your lineage. In Yoruba, you Hausa, you Fulani. There is nobody in your lineage that can ever compare to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go and write it down. They're telling him beating his chest, he's bragging in court. Who are you? Do you know who he is? He has every right to brag. Can you survive 10 years in captivity? Can you survive, avoid giving billions of naira and oil well to protect your people? Can you avoid that money? Look at your Tompolo and Asaido Kubo and Boy Loaf. Let me call some of their names. Papa, all these militants that have sold all of you off. Those in South. Sold off all the oil in South because of money. They are swimming in dollars and billions. They can't even stay 1 month doing freedom fighter. Now the Kanu has taught all of you how to be a freedom fighter. You still ask him why he is beating his chest in court, why he is bragging in court. He is bragging because he is a man. His integrity personified. He is the epitome of integrity, the epitome of masculinity, the epitome of perfection in any man. Don't ever talk to him like that. That man is a prophet, a saint. If you don't have such in your tribe, we have in our tribe. Nnamdi Kanu is a man. Respect yourself. Don't start again about Nnamdi Kanu. Don't. I see many comments, social media insulting Nnamdi Kanu up and down. Some of them call him different names because of what? Because you can talk on social media. Come out on real life and talk in front of him. If you are a man, come out in front of him and say it. In fact, go to Abami Market and say it. Go to Abad area and say it. If you're a man, you're a Yoruba man, the outside full animal, you can say whatever you want to say. Come out and say it. Like I told you, there are implications of Nnamdi Kanu declining to defend himself. Let's talk about it. Listen carefully. Now, legally speaking, his silence is a statement of innocence. In the courtroom, silence can speak louder than words. By declining to defend himself, Nnamdi Kanu is not surrendering. He is challenging the legitimacy of the entire process. He had already pleaded not guilty. So now he says, in essence, you accused me, you arrested me, you abducted me from Kenya. If truly you have evidence, prove it. I owe you no defense. It is a strategic silence, a protest wrapped in law. Because if the prosecution cannot prove their case beyond reasonable doubt, then the law itself says he walks free. He is not running from trial. For those of you who think you overdo, he is exposing the emptiness of the trial itself. This is the same man whose rendition from Kenya violated international law, whose bail was revoked unfairly, whose health deteriorated in detention while his trial drags endlessly. In that courtroom, he is not a defendant anymore. He is the accuser, and the system stands accused. Now, humanitarianly, this is a protest of the soul. Look beyond the law and you see a man won but not broken. A man who has chosen dignity over compromise. Do you hear that? And silence over submission. For years, Kanu has cried that his detention is illegal, his trial politically motivated, and his treatment inhuman. By refusing to defend himself, he is sending a powerful humanitarian message that you can cage my body, but you cannot force me to legitimize injustice. This silence is his own non-cooperation with evil. It's his Mandela moment. His way of telling the world, I will not dance to the music of oppression. He no longer just a man on trial. He is a conscience on fire. Now, politically, it is a blow to the image of power. Make no mistake, this is political, 100%. The state wanted a terrorist trial, but Kanu has turned it into a political spectacle. I say, make that they watch. Una go see. One where his silence is the headline. To his followers, he is not a criminal. He is a prisoner of conscience. Always. To many in the Southeast, his silence echoes every unspoken frustration, every injustice, every unhealed wound. To the world, it raises one haunting question. If this man is guilty, why is the evidence so afraid to stand on its own? Why? By refusing to play their game, he has shifted the spotlight from his alleged crimes to the government's conduct, from terrorism to human rights, from accusation to moral indictment. And in that shift, power trembles. Now, the symbol of this is that silence as resistance. History remembers men who turned silence into thunder. Gandhi did it, Mandela did it, and also Ken Saro-Wiwa did it. Now, Nnamdi Kanu joins that silent lineage. Each court appearance becomes a ritual of defiance. Each silence a speech without words. Each refusal a mirror to the conscience of the nation. Because sometimes the most powerful testimony is not what you say, but what you refuse to say. Leave Nnamdi Kanu alone. Enemies of progress on all social medias, the Fulani media, Yoruba media, and other people who are united in trying to make Nnamdi Kanu suffer. People who mock him in our back, in our front. People who are pressing him to go and defend himself. I don't know what his defense is going to do for you. Like I said, is it for Eba? Is it for Gary? Is it for bread and dodo? Is it for Agbado? What are you using Kanu for? Why do you love him so much? You're not advising him to go and defend himself. So you love Nnamdi Kanu this much. Thank you very much. You already know how you want the case to end. Why are you now interested in his defense? Because as you hate Nnamdi Kanu so much, you know what you want to happen to him already. Why do you need his defense? That is why I say Nnamdi Kanu is 100 steps ahead of you, because he knows that you knows what all of you want to do to him. So he's telling you, go ahead and do it. Don't need my defense to do it. What are you looking for? You're looking for an image. You're looking to score an image. You will not get that image. You won't get that image you're looking for. Never. You won't get that joy you want. See this case of Nnamdi Kanu? You will never get that victory you're looking for. You will never get that victory you're looking for him. I say it again. You will never get that victory you're looking for. Type this in comment section. You will never get the victory you're looking for. Whatever you get from it, manage it like that. But is it that victory you want to score? You will never get it. You can win a case against somebody, but lose to the person. You can win a case against somebody, but lose to the person. Go and check history. Mandela was imprisoned, but everybody who took him to prison lost to him. Should I go on and on? Should I go on and on? Nnamdi Kanu can never lose in this trial. He can never lose. He is the winner. He will be the winner. Forever be the winner. You can never take him down. You can never drag him down. You can never lock him behind bars like you are doing. Who is losing? Who knows all of you? Both the DSS, the police, the army, the judges. Nobody knows any of you. Nobody knows all of you. Even their homolo, you're hearing his name up and down. Nobody knows his face. Because you are a nobody. But the whole world knows Nnamdi Kanu. How do you think you can kill a man? The people who connived to kill Jesus Christ, where are they? Who are they? They sent him to prison. They killed Jesus Christ on the cross, but he defeated them. Nnamdi Kanu will always win this case. We'll always win this case, and we are not afraid, though. At this point in time, we are not afraid again. As he is our leader and he has told us, do not be afraid of me because I am in charge of my case and I do not want to defend the case. Whatever they want to do to me, they should do it, and we are behind him. Nnamdi Kanu is a winner and forever will be a winner.
Has anybody seen Nnamdi Kanu killing anybody? He's not a murderer. Has anybody caught him with guns? I don't know whether your mind has gone to that level. Are you arresting somebody who has never kidnapped anybody? Nnamdi has never been one of the herdsmen. He's not among the kidnappers. He's not among the bandits. He's not among the Boko Haram people. He doesn't carry ammunition, and he's not even a politician. He's not a governor. He's not a councillor. He's not one of the unknown gunmen, unmen gun, whatever. Okumbawano, unmen non gunmen, ungun no men, whatever. Ihe agbagwara ya zaba. Ihe eji ebu amụma bụ ihe na-eme n'oge amụma. Ọ bụrụ na agụ na-atagbu mmadụ oge amụma, ị bịa na-ekwu na ehu na-agagharị. Onye amụma ga-eji ihe na-eme n'obodo were bu amụma zie ozi. So, it doesn't mean they will release him or they will not release him. My job is to say what the Spirit asked me to say. And like Amos, I am called for this job.
All right. So after seeing all this, what do you make of it? Nnamdi Kanu is absolutely right, isn't he? Drop your comment in the comment section. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you, and may God continue to bless you.